You want to come where? Hi friends, welcome to our latest video. This is a really fun one. These were the last days leading up to me heading out on a very big adventure. In the fire pit? We've had an incredibly mild winter so far, so we've been really trying to get outside as much as we possibly can. These clips had me feeling super emotional. When we were filming these moments, I was really scared and really stressed out about heading down to Toronto for Canada's largest market. I was doing it all on my own, and we had a lot riding on this trip, so we were just trying to soak in the last of the quiet moments in our little world before I headed out to the big city, and it was very overwhelming. My present. And then I was off. I am not a big traveler, especially not on my own, so even though I was just heading from our little town in Manitoba to Toronto, this felt really big. I'm gonna do a full Q&A about my experience heading to the One of a Kind show in Toronto. It was my first experience, and I felt like there was a lot of lack of information, especially if you were traveling from out of town to take part in the show. So that's gonna be coming up in the next video, but this is just some of the footage that I caught during the whirlwind that was this show. This was setup day, and it just happened to be at 4 a.m. I almost missed my Uber getting here. I had only a couple hours of sleep, and so I just pulled up. My pallet and everything was here just as it was supposed to. But yeah, it was really crazy and really scary. And as you can see, most of my booth setup was just my shipping boxes, and I made it work. This show is an incredible beast. It is huge, it is beautiful. The vendors who take part in this show are absolutely incredible, and so I had a lot of imposter syndrome. My booth was super bare minimum, and I was super embarrassed about it, but like I said, I just made it work, and I got there and I did the best I could with what I had. But honestly, what an honor to be surrounded by such amazing vendors. I was lucky enough to snag a spot with another vendor who hosts an Airbnb about an hour outside of Toronto, and she drove us to and from every day. She was an angel, and this wouldn't have been the same without her. So this is teardown, and this is the moment I had an epic meltdown. I was so overwhelmed. I did not think I would have to ship any product back home, and I did, which I will get into in my next video. But heading home was this epic relief, but also release of some disappointment and some, sadness about how the show went for me. I literally could not wait to get home to my family and my little piece of paradise. This experience was wild. I'm so proud of myself for doing it, and I definitely don't regret it, but it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. Stay tuned for the next video where I dive deep into your questions about my experience, and thank you guys so much for watching.